Okay, everybody. Today we are going to work on editing. We should have our rough draft open, slide 11, and we are going to do a spell and grammar check. We're going to check for word choices. Is our name in our rough draft? And we're going to create a works cited, and we're going to do a final review and use gray ink to document those changes. Okay, so I'm going to open up my rough draft. I'm going to have my sticky notes available, and if we need Explore, we have it. Okay, so before we start, remember, this is the final editing. Look at your rubric, supporting details, word choices and color, justify opinion, reasons, and evidence. Did you use transitional words? Do you have at least 3 quotes in your essay? And you justified the reasons with evidence and 3 supporting details. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a spell check. I have my rough draft here. Notice all the different colors. And I'm going to make a boo-boo just to make sure we have one. Okay, so I'm going to highlight the essay from beginning to end. And, oops, let's highlight the whole thing. I don't know why it's not letting me do that last line. Let's do the whole thing. All right, so we have the tool. You do spelling and grammar check, and it caught it. So see, it highlights in a different color. It wants you to change it, and it's all set. Easy peasy. Now, we know that this has my name in it, which is perfect. Then we have to look for word choices. Now, when we look for different word choices, or we may find information that doesn't allow the essay to hold together, that's where we add the information. So here, when I was reading the first paragraph and I was thinking about the body of the essay, it didn't really talk about slavery was a part of society which enslaved men of color, and many fought for it to be abolished. It talked about women's rights, but even though we talked about in the claim statement, she talked about getting rid of slavery, we didn't make it part of the context. So I added a sentence on slavery. Now, another thing I did was, if you can remember, I had crossed these movements included holding protest marches and rallies. I had crossed it out, but after reflection, after reading the rest of this, I decided to put it back in. So there again, you see the dark gray. Now you can see all the other editing and revision, and I felt comfortable with the rest of it. Okay, like here I already added another sentence when I was editing and revising the paragraph. Okay, so that part, remember, you can add and revise now. And what I need to show you now is how to do the works cited. So we're going to go to EasyBib. If you don't, get the add-on. So we're going to manage the bibliography. I love this. It's wicked easy. So make sure that whatever you're using, and I'm going to get rid of these because I want to show you how to start from scratch. Want to make sure it's clicked on website. Now, this is where I have my sticky notes, and I have saved some of them here. So I'm going to click on Control V and search, and see how it shows you the website. And all you have to do is select, and it makes the works cited bibliography for you. Now I know I have another website here. Search, select, and then you can go through the rest of your sticky notes and find, you see the process, and then make sure that when you see the work cited for a footnote, that you make sure you have that work cited too. Then you can search, you select. Now what's really nice is all you have to do now, and make sure you have the correct style chosen, add the bibliography, and when you go to the very bottom of your document, it puts it all in here for you. So it's really simple and easy to use. Okay, so we have done everything on this slide. If you need help, ask, use the timer, set the timer to keep you focused. You got this. Thanks for listening.